Alright, what's up, team? We're gonna hop right into it. Today's conversation, we're gonna talk about confidence, like the importance of it, things that can help boost it, pretty much, and just summarizing, just going into confidence. Now, hey, I don't know what y'all learned in like elementary school, but shout out to Miss Whitehead, my 5th grade guidance counselor, that talked about self-esteem, and she explained that self-esteem is like a balloon. You know, the balloon you blow up, and she was like, you're the only one that can let the air out of that balloon. It's self-esteem. And pretty much that was my explanation of confidence, self-esteem in a nutshell. I pretty much kept that throughout my livelihood. So no matter what other people say to me, do to me, it's still up to me that what I decide, like how my self-esteem go. Now, I'm not going to say that I never been knocked off my rock or whatever, but it's short-lived. And shout out to a lot of the other people in my corner that just help me maintain that throughout my life. Because what I see is, on average, well, most people really don't care what you're doing, right? But then you got, like, they call them your haters, and then you got, I guess, your non-haters, and your supporters, should I say that? Your supporters. And some of your supporters, they might be a little bit more silent, or sound a little bit more silent than your haters. Your haters might be loud, or both could be loud. But like the doctor had told me, hey, when you on the field playing ball like Tom Brady, I can't tell if the people in the stands is booing or cheering. My job is to make the play go. And most of the times, I'm just responding to what life is giving me anyway. So, of course, it's not going to look as good as everybody wanted. It's not, hey, I don't want it to come this way. I'm dealing with the way that it's coming. So, yeah, it would look a little prettier if it came exactly how I wanted it. But life don't seem to work out exactly how you want it. You got to, you've been to it. I appreciate how life comes. But, so, I can't tell if they booing or if they cheering for me out there in the crowd. But either way, they pay for their ticket for the price of admission, and this is what they getting. And as long as I continue to do my best in that, and I strive for that, then I could live with that. You know what I mean? Versus trying to say, oh man. And I still reflect, because that's the difference. One of the big things, the confidence to me, is humility versus hubris. I think that's like a Greek word. Y'all could check me in the comments, let me know. But with humility, is like I'm still grounded. I still know, like I'm still learning, and no matter really how old I get, end of the day, I'm still a child to the age of the universe. So that being said, it's always something I can learn, and it's quotables for days. The person that knows it all knows they truly know nothing. You know what I mean? Because there's so much knowledge, is so vast. And so there you go. So with the confidence, it's just knowing that. Now, one thing that does help me with my confidence is I spoke before about like if it was only 3 things I could take with me when I transcend on to my next phase of life. If it was only 3 memories that I could have, like 3 lessons, one of them would be staying true to yourself. Stay true to yourself, like know yourself. This is going to help your confidence, because you're not trying to be somebody else. Everybody not going to like it. Everybody not going to like what I'm into. Like, for example, motorcycles. Everybody not going to like it. Some people are like, nah, even with the women. Now, I ain't know like women were into motorcycles like that. Like my roommate in college had one, but he was getting women without a motorcycle. And I wasn't really checking for no motorcycles. I didn't pay attention. So it was so funny that I'm into them so heavy now, because when my roommate had one, I never even thought twice about it. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Versus, that's a good case in point. Versus me being into motorcycles because women like them, that don't matter to me. I like it, like, and being consistent with that, because that's true to me. Like being true to myself, like not just doing stuff because other people want it. That's seeking validation. And not to say you're not gonna. We're humans, so I get it. Social creatures. However, the better you could stay true to yourself, I think that's gonna, the better your confidence is gonna be, because you're comfortable in your own skin. It's like, nah, because then when something negative go wrong, something shake that up, it's not like, oh man, it's not like, oh man, I needed them validation. They not validating me. So that's that. Like staying true to yourself. So another thing, you might have heard fake it till you make it. And I can respect that though, because we still learning as we go along. You don't really know what you know till you know. So just it's kind of like, instead of saying fake it till you make it, I'm more like reverse engineering. Think about where you want to be and then take the steps to getting there. For example, we're going to keep using a motorcycle. I want to be a motorcycle rider. All right, how does that happen? All right, well, I gotta get, if I want to do it the right way, the legal way, I know I gotta get this endorsement on my license, look up the classes, take the steps, okay, now I passed the class, now I gotta get a bike, looking at a bike, what works for me, like steps like that, already visualizing me completing the goal and then back it up from there. But when I'm in a moment brand new, it's like, all right, do the best I can. This is what all of the practice and the research is for. And that's going to help your confidence. It's like, yeah, not saying if you go the first time up and you can't get it right, like you one take in the booth, you just go to the booth and you freestyle the first time. But however, and not to say you can't smash and win off of that way, but if you do practice, you tend to have better results. Just repetition, you tend to get better with that. So just knowing that, like, okay, I prepared myself for this moment, that's gonna help you with your confidence, because going into the moment, you like, just like a job interview, if you practice like, oh, what do they ask you? Tell me a little bit about yourself. You got some canned responses versus just and now you gotta think and you stutter and your nervousness kicks in and all of that. Versus if you took a little bit of time and practice your responses. Not saying you're gonna know exactly what they're asking you, just have some ideas that you can be a little bit more confident, and the confidence in your delivery, same thing. So those are some of the things, just knowing preparation, mental, like seeing myself, what's they call that, visualizing me completing whatever I'm doing successfully. And the same thing with a woman, because that's where a big thing with the confidence come across is dealing with women, because they like to see that you're confident. Tough part on the guy's part is because a lot of women, they be wanting you to be the leader, right? And a leader, you going in unknown territory oftentimes. Like say somebody break in the house, yo, you wasn't prepared for that. It ain't happened before. Or even if it happened before, it ain't never happened like this. So where you still gotta react like you done did this 1,000 times. You know, just holding your frame. I said shout out to my guy T Drizzy. Something he used to say is, and that was a later on in life that got me really asserted, is, man, don't let somebody knock you off your square. Because oftentimes I do see when you carry yourself in a confident manner, everybody ain't not gonna be fond of that. Like some people might think you're arrogant. And that's why I was talking about the difference between humility and hubris. Humility is like, oh, I'm still grinding out. It don't matter. I'm still, I know I'm doing my thing because I'm putting in the work. However, I'm still with you. I'm still here with you. I don't think like you beneath me. It's just, hey, I'm working on myself. I can't tell you what you need to be doing in life. So that on top of that, the hubris is like, yeah, basically you smelling yourself. You too good for people. You above people. Because last time I checked, we all breathe the same air. So that's me though. But find your path in life. So that's what helped keep me grounded. Is just remember, everybody got a purpose here. Everybody got something they can contribute. Whether they choose to or not, that's on them. But that's them, and that's them doing what they do. But the more I find that I tap into my purpose, my goals, it makes me more confident in life, and that comes across, especially when I'm interacting with women, because they come for me, because they be like, oh man, like, look, come on, I want to fly planes, I ride motorcycles, I travel, speak languages. People would think that I think that I'm all that, and it's not that I don't think that I'm all that, but I also think other people are all that. I think creatures are all that. I think minerals are all that. I think you know what I mean? The way the atmosphere is constructed is all that. But however, because a lot of people, they can't see past, it's difficult for them to see past themselves. They don't realize all that, and I don't really explain all that to them. That's not my place. Like, hey, you know, I got things to do. So if they don't understand me, often gonna be misunderstood. Confidence, because it's hard to tell some people the difference between confidence and arrogance. They just like to roll it all up into one. And that's not always necessarily true. But like I said in the beginning, hey man, if they booing or if they cheering and I'm on the field, I can't really tell what is going on up there. And if I worry myself about the noise that they making out there and the audience, the spectators, I can't focus on the play at hand. And that's how I work with that. So to build up your confidence, stay true to yourself. Basically, don't get too excited when they be hyped for you, and don't get down when they be downing you. Just stay consistent. Like my guy said, don't let somebody knock you off your square. That's yours. You stand tall in that, and you just know that, and embrace what's coming for you, because it's yours. It's for you. Whether the good times and the bad times. You know, shout out 227. You take the good times, and the bad times, you roll it up and you put that joint in the oven. Boom, cookies, baby. Yeah, literally. That's how, if you stay confident, you do what you're supposed to do, it's gonna happen for you. And no, like, even though you do all of this, every woman is not gonna respond well to that. And some are gonna test you. They're gonna test you just to see if you legit, or is this just you've been listening to some YouTubers and now you walking around with this false bravado. And either way, how you respond, if you overconfident, then I guess it's easy to spot, but maybe not another person spotted. Because what I noticed when overconfidence, that's that hubris, that's when mistakes can be made, because you're not humble enough to know, okay, let me make sure I'm good, because stuff does happen. So, all right, well, that's cool on that one. Y'all know a little bit more of the confidence. Embrace it, learn from it, grow with it. Do your thing out there. Tune in, like, share, all that good stuff. Talk to me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. I get with you. Easy though.